If you're running cold email campaigns and tired of setting up inboxes, warming them up, and managing replies manually, this tool does it all for you. Prospi is an AI-powered platform that automates and scales your entire cold email outreach. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how it works, have a full walkthrough, and then at the end, I'll talk about the pricing, alternatives, and all of that good stuff. So after the onboarding, you'll see something that looks like this. Right? This is your dashboard. This is where you'll see all the analytics once you have campaigns running. You'll see how many emails you sent, how many leads you contacted, how many replies you got, and how many positive replies you got. Now, before you get anything, of course, you'll need to connect email accounts, get leads, and start a campaign. So you can purchase email accounts from Prospi itself. The setup is relatively simple. You add domain forwarding. The domains you want to buy basically depends on how much outreach you want to do. You add the email account information, right? You're like your first name, your last name, maybe fictional character names, right? Whatever it is. I know Latin female names work pretty good as well, so you can do that. And then you purchase those email accounts and they'll be set up for you. So for example, Salesforge.ai, and the pricing is pretty competitive. Instead of $7 you would pay for Google Workspace or Microsoft accounts, you pay $3.50. Now, of course, you can add your own email accounts if you have them. Simply go here and connect the account you want to use. Once you do that, you'll be able to run your campaigns if you, of course, have leads. So if you go to the lead finder and you can filter out through the leads by various filters you see right here. You can include job titles. So let's say CEO, you want to talk to the boss, company size, 21 to 50. The technology they're using, let's say YouTube, I don't know who I'm searching for, I'm just looking at it, right? Now we have 48,000 possible leads. Let's do ones from United States. Filter it down to the best possible leads with the highest buying intent. What's their industry? Let's go information and technology. Hiring. Do they have any hiring posts? Let's not look at that. Domains. And that's good, right? You select all the leads you want. You save them to a list and then you'll be able to add them into the campaign once we start doing that, right? To manage all the leads, you have a lead list. Right, you'll have all the leads, the information about them, their emails, which campaigns are they in, have they been contacted, so on and so forth. Now here we are in the most interesting part, the campaign setup. So to set up a campaign, you click create campaign, you add a campaign name, let's say 123, create campaign, open it, and here's where the fun begins, right? The fun begins once you go to the email sequence because you can set up everything however you want. Variables, add the subject line, right? Cold email outreach. Of course, this is an example. This is not a good subject line. You add variables like first name, hey first name, hey last name. You can add A/B test and add variables. You can add multiple steps, right? So you want to follow up after a day, maybe after 2 days, maybe after 3 days. The best is just to send like 2 follow-ups, right? Of course, you write the copy for each message you want to send, right? And then you go to the leads tab. Here you import the leads, the ones we found previously. You select which leads you want to use in this campaign and you add them here. Then you select the schedule. When do you want those messages to go out? The best option is to, of course, do it in your prospect's time zone. You then adjust the options like which accounts you want to use to actually contact those prospects, how many emails to send per day, who do you want to prioritize, do you want to send follow-ups first or initial messages? And then lastly, maybe this is the most important part, most interesting part, is the AI assistant. Here you add information about your company, about your goals, about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and you teach the AI assistant so it can help you manage everything and get the best results possible. So for example, the campaign information here is this campaign is used to outreach to YouTube software CEOs and get them to sponsor our videos, something like that, right? The goal is to book a meeting, right? And here you can add other information like if prospect replies not interested, send a thumbs up. Stuff like that, right? And your assistant will help you manage everything, right? And all of the conversations you have, all of the replies you get, positive, negative, whatever, will land in one place in your inbox, which you can, of course, filter, by the way. As you can see here, you can filter by the prospects that are interested, prospects that already booked a meeting, that not interested, by campaign, by the reading status, all of that good stuff. Now, you see all of this and you're probably wondering, so how much does it cost and are there any alternatives? Well, of course, let me show you the pricing. It starts off $397 a month. So basically $400 a month for 2,000 fresh contacts with double verified emails. Basically, you're not going to be reaching out to catch all mailboxes or invalid mailboxes and burn your infrastructure. No, that's not gonna happen. But you'll have all of this automation and reaching out to 2,000 prospects per month for 4 plus additional 10 email accounts. I mean, if you're buying them, they will cost this much, $13 for domain and $3.50 for email account, unless you use your own accounts, right? You're paying for them on Google. But otherwise, these are the plans. And if you're talking about alternatives, I definitely want to mention something called Agent Frank, my good old friend right here. Agent Frank does everything that Prospi does, just autonomously, meaning you don't need to do any campaign setup. You don't need to search for leads yourself. You don't need to set up your infrastructure yourself. So it does all of that, right, with objection handling, with managing all the replies, keeping everything in flow, booking you calls on autopilot without any setup. Basically, you just teach it stuff, you connect your mailboxes, and it finds the leads for you that match your ICP the best. It constantly learns. It writes hyper-personalized messages itself, so not templates, not just variables. It does all of that for just $500. So instead of Prospi, $400, you pay $100 more, but everything is automatic. You can go like sleep and it does it for you, right? No setup, no management. Who wants that? No one. Now, if you're still on the edge, of course, you don't have to go in head first and buy now. You should compare Agent Frank with other AI sales agents out there like 11x, Artisan, AI SDR. And for that, I have an amazing video. I did all the work for you and I found all of the information about all of these agents and I compared them head to head with each other. And I made a quick video where you can take a look for yourself. It's right here. So take a peep. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, it was me, Sam. Have a good one and peace.